Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the All for United pre-game build-up. I'm your host for today, Temi, aka Temi Talks United, and with me right now I have my guy Mark. I have my guy Mark. How you doing, bro?
I'm very well, mate. I'm very much looking forward to the game tonight, seeing what Ollie
Yeah,
puts out, see how strong we're going to look, and hopefully get through to that semi-final.
exactly. Already 43 people watching, 45 people, 46 people. All of you, make sure to hit the like button right now. Our goal is to get 20 likes on these videos for each one we do for pregame, post-match, and then the player rating show. We have 56 people watching. If you are watching on Facebook or Twitter, make sure to head over to YouTube and join us over there and hit the like button for us. Just go to youtube.com// all for united and see all of our content there. Make sure to hit the like button and somebody keep me updated on the like tracker. I see Brown Knight just pulled up. 75 people watching. What did you miss? You didn't miss anything, bro. You're good. You're right on time. 80 people watching. Make sure to hit the like button. Brown Knight, my guy. If you can help me, let me know how many people are hitting the like button, bro. I will greatly appreciate it. Just keep me posted on all of it. I appreciate you guys. But Mark, real quick. Obviously, we've been on a really good run of form. Third in the Premier League table. F, Carabao Cup quarterfinal. Obviously, we've seen Ollie rotate over the past few games. What do you think he's going to do specifically in midfield? I'm curious to know what your thoughts are because that's where most of us are, kind of wondering what's going on.
Yeah, I think he'll probably have a double pivot again. You know, that's his go-to. Quite who he's going to put in the middle, I
Hmm.
don't know. I know that Scott is potentially injured and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So I would have thought Matic will come back in. We've not seen much of him recently. I'd like to. I think Bruno really,
Hmm.
if he can get a bit of a rest, that would be great. But I think that he could feature depending on how well we're doing. I'm a big
Hmm.
fan of Donny van der Beek, and I think he's been very unfortunate not to get some more game time. I would absolutely love to see him start tonight and get things ticking. Ideally,
Right.
what I'd like to see really is a defensive midfielder of Matic and then potentially Van der Beek and Pogba going forward. But whether Ollie does that, it's anyone's guess.
I would completely agree with that. I think this is the perfect game to rest Bruno, but still bring in that quality that is Van de Beek. And then obviously, if you have Pogba and Matic, they played against Sheffield and they played really well. And then he can rotate again. Fred and McTominay for Leeds, they do really well. And then run it back for this quarter. If I'm Ollie, I'm telling Pogba and Matic, hey, you're still very involved in our setup. We value you. We want you. We want to win trophies here, and we're going to play you in this cup competition because we want to win. So that's what I'm expecting from him. I see some comments already from Stuart O'Hara, evening, my guy. Appreciate you, everyone. 87 people watching right now. 88 people watch. 90 people watching right now. So everyone, hit that like button. Hit that like button. We already have 7 likes. Already have 7 likes to my knowledge. I appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that, guys. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, make sure to join us on YouTube. YouTube.com// all for united / all for united. The lineups are going to be coming out in about 7 minutes. Me and Mark are going to be covering everything pre lineup and get reactions immediately after as well. So no, yeah, I think that this game is also really huge. I think we're on a very interesting. We're in a very interesting time. Obviously, we're not in Champions League anymore, but we still want to compete for trophies. We are in a title race in the league. That is, no matter what anybody says, we're in a title race just by our standing in the table. And then we have a chance to win this trophy that City's been dominating for the past God knows how long. They're in the semifinal again after trashing Arsenal. And now it's on us to kind of put our foot in the ground and get to the semifinal. So how important do you think this matchup is? I know most people don't think a Carabao Cup is important, but I think it is.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Lots of people tend to, feel that the EFL is a bit of a Mickey Mouse Cup. Now, I can understand that, but when you're in Manchester United's position at the moment, where you need sort of Ollie to make a stamp, to progress. It's very easy for us to say that, but let me tell you that those same people, when if we get knocked out tonight, will be the ones to lambast Ollie and have a go at the team for not actually trying to get through. Now, the way that I see it is we got to the semi-final last year. We need to better that. So we absolutely have to get through tonight. We need to try and win whoever we get in the semi-finals. We need to try and win that one too. Ultimately, I think that the stigma and the curse and all the negativity will continue to surround Ollie until he starts to get either some consistency or get his first trophy. As I've said many, many times, I am not Ollie in or out, but I support our club, and I would love nothing more than to see Ollie get his first trophy, and this is probably the easiest way to achieve that. Man City have won many, many over the last few seasons, begrudgingly, and those things are there to be, there to be broken. So I really feel that this is a good opportunity. We've definitely not got quite the squad depth that we want. We missed out on some summer targets, obviously Sancho being a huge one. But we've certainly seen over the last few weeks that we've got that squad depth. And now that we can get through games without Pogba, who's still arguably our best player, I think is a fantastic problem thing to have. So consequently, I really hope they go for it. I want them to win every game, and I hope they win tonight convincingly, well, and can allow us to have a happy evening afterwards.
No, I completely agree. If I think he needs to play the exact same way he played against Leeds. A lot of people thought that was a counter-attacking game. I really didn't view it that way. I viewed it more of as
No,
us being on the front foot. Picking one of those two players in the pivot, McTominay was the one to push on forward, bomb forward, and be a
I,
be a
I
third man.
think I think you'll find with Everton and Leeds, they're both very, very similar teams. Leeds are quite an attacking team. Everton are quite an attacking team. Now, what happened with that, with the players that we had on the field the other day, was that because there was so much space between the midfield and the defence, it allowed Fred and McTominay to dictate a little bit more. We find a lot of the time when they are those double pivot, it's very difficult for them to progress the ball forward. But because we had that space between the midfield and the defence, they were allowed to do that, and it allowed James and Rashford to run those channels and get in and behind perfectly. So I think that it could be a similar setup. Unfortunately, we're not without Scotty tonight, but I think that we will have a similar setup, and hopefully, if they are attacking us very similar to Leeds, we will have that extra man in the middle in order to break the lines.
No, I agree. I completely agree. I completely agree. 7 people watching, 9 likes. We're only about 3 minutes away from the lineup reaction, guys. Make sure to continue to hit the like button. I still see at least 50 people are watching us right now. Make sure if you are watching on Twitter, retweet this real quick and jump over to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, make sure to share this and jump over to YouTube as well. YouTube.com/all for United, where you can hit the like button over there. We want to get this to 20 likes before we get over to the game. All right, guys. So make sure to support us as much as you can. Make sure to support us as much as you can. I'm definitely hoping that Ali just runs it back like you were just mentioning, Mark. I think it's really important. I think there is going to be obvious rotations. I think that maybe Tellez comes in for this game. Maybe we see Cavani. Maybe maybe Dan James gets another game on the bounce. We'll see what happens. He played pretty well against Leeds. So, and he's been pretty fresh, obviously, because he hasn't been getting a lot of game time. So I'm interested to see where Ali goes with a lot of these choices. But what I do know is I hope he keeps the same shape. I definitely hope he keeps the same shape. If he can find some consistency and shape, and then eventually carve out who his best 11 is, I still don't think he knows what it is yet. But games like this, you can kind of figure out who's going to force their way into the lineup. So give Dan James another run out. Give you know
Just very quickly, sorry to interrupt. The problem is I agree with you. We do need to find some consistency with our shape. However, I don't believe that having two holding midfielders and then one attacking midfielder is the right thing. Unfortunately, we don't have um, the the necessary the players that we need in order to do that.
right.
So if Matic really is the only very good defensive midfielder that we have, and that's obviously why they've tried to bring in this the new kid from Ecuador. I can't think of his bloody name right now, but
Yeah, Moises
so
Caicedo.
thank you very much. So if we have someone like that in the middle, then you can play the two in front and potentially play a 4-3-3.
Right.
I agree with you. It would be nice to have some consistency, but I don't agree in the fact that we want to continue the consistency with the two DMs. Ideally, we want a fantastic DM so then we can push everyone else forward.
Yep. As you can see right there, we're already halfway there. Halfway to 20 likes already. I see 32 people watching on all platforms. 32 people, actually 36 people watching on all platforms. Make sure to keep up the love. The lineup should be out any second now. Any second now. Any second now. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll let Mark drop right after the lineups are released. And then we'll get right into that and get into that discussion. But let us see. It's already 2 o'clock. I'm shocked these haven't come out yet. I'm getting antsy, getting very antsy. How many games on the bounce would that be for us? Actually, now that I'm, at least undefeated. Let me see what we're doing right now. It's been pretty good. Oh, we did lose to Leipzig, so I guess that's uh 3 games undefeated right now. A 6-2 win though. A 6-2 win and confidence building within the side. Let's see. So here's my question that I've been thinking about a lot recently, and I don't know if this is the show for it, but when we get a proper CDM, who's going to end up leaving, Fred or Scott? I don't think it's about who's going to end up leaving. I think one
No.
of them just may end up, becoming more of a squad player, which is not a bad thing. I think, in my opinion, I think McTominay will be the one who ends up being that
Yes,
that
I
squad
totally
player.
agree with that. Totally
But
agree with that.
that being said, I think he showed in the last game that he's definitely Manchester United squad player quality. You know what I'm saying? So everyone, make sure to hit the like button. Hit the like button. I don't know if this is the lineup that I'm seeing right here, but I'm gonna go real quick and see if they have dropped it yet. They're taking their time today. Oh, here we go. The lineup is out. Wow, wow. Some major changes. Some major changes. So
Don't leave us hanging.
I see a lineup right now. I'm gonna let it pop up on my screen. Um, Here we go. Here we go. So the boss names it. It's Henderson, Tuanzebe, Bailly, Maguire, Telles, Matic, Pogba, Van de Beek, Fernandez, Greenwood, Cavani. Very interesting lineup. Very interesting. He made a ton of
Yeah.
changes. A ton of changes there. Excuse me as I do this. Really
Is
gross. I'm
that
sorry about that.
on
But
Twitter?
it is on the app. I'm using the Manchester United app. So I'm gonna say it again. We have a back four of Tuanzebe, Bailly, Maguire, and Telles. So I'm assuming Tuanzebe is going to play right back. Matic, Pogba, Van de Beek, Fernandez as a diamond, I'm assuming, and then Greenwood and Cavani. Or Pogba's going to play to the left, and it's going to be, kind of a 4-3-3. Very fascinating. Very, very fascinating lineup. So yeah, Tuanzebe is getting a game at right back. It looks like yes, that's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right, especially that we're not seeing Brandon Williams, we're not seeing Aaron Wan-Bissaka getting a rest, which I don't mind at all. I
Well, I
do
think
not mind that at
he was
all.
slightly injured, wasn't he? He came off
Okay,
with a knock. I think I read
okay,
that the other day that him and Scott were both um, had a knock and they wouldn't be
mm,
featuring.
okay, very fascinating. Okay, so what do you think about that lineup, real quick, Mark? I'm interested to get your thoughts on. I'll keep you on for another 7 minutes, and then I'll let Alan join up. But yeah, I want to get your thoughts on this real quick. How do you feel about this lineup?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm surprised to see Bruno in there still. I think Henderson's obviously a right choice. By Maguire, Pogba, it's good to see. He's been in pretty good form recently. So I think having Pogba starting, it was a no-brainer, and I kind of said myself that I wouldn't be surprised to see him. Surprised about Bruno, as I said. It would be nice to see Greenwood get a run of games, hopefully get a couple of goals. Telles, I think we already spoke about. Matic looks like going to be playing a diamond as well, which is great. I'm not surprised to see Twanzebe, and by the looks of it, you're absolutely right. He will be playing right back. So I don't think that's a bad thing at all. To be honest with you, I'm happy with it. And this is the thing at the moment. I don't think in the last few weeks I've been too disappointed with lineups, and I'm happy with this. And I think that I think that this just goes to show that Ollie is taking it very seriously. He is starting with a good squad, and
Yep.
hopefully the diamond today will work for us. But I'm happy. I don't think there's anything there. Obviously we know he's a good player. A bit worried about his injury record, but we know
Yeah.
that he's a good stand-in. And I think Lindelof actually recently has been very, very good. So I'm pleased to see him being rested.
No, I agree. So this is very interesting. I'm going to read the Everton lineup that I'm seeing right now. So it's Olsen in goal, Coleman, Keane, Mina, Godfrey. So that's their back four right there. Decore, Gomez, and Sigurdsson. And then we have Iwobi, Richarlison, and Calvert-Lewin up top. Very interesting lineup. I think that's a strong lineup, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Very strong lineup. So I'm assuming Godfrey's going to be the one playing left back. Seamus Coleman's going to be playing right back, and then they're going to have a double pivot of Decore and Gomez. I know Allen's injured, so that's not a shocker there. Then Sigurdsson probably playing number 10. Iwobi to the left for Charleston to the right. And then Calvert Lewin up top. That's a strong lineup. 30 people watching, guys. 30 people watching. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the like button. I don't know what number we're on right now, but everyone who is watching, make sure to hit the like button for us. We're already
Don't
halfway there,
don't
halfway to
don't
20.
don't hold my comments as gospel, but I feel that if they are playing a double pivot themselves, then the diamond could work quite well.
Yeah.
Only because it will be like against Leipzig when we played the diamond. We've got that the first time round. We've got that extra man in the midfield, and they could hopefully dictate the middle of the park. So, yeah, it is a strong lineup. So obviously both teams are going for it. I mean, Everton, with Carlo Ancelotti, great manager, he could very much utilise this competition as a trophy for himself. So,
Hmm.
so I think both teams are going for it. So hopefully it will be exciting. As I've
Yep.
said many times, many times, we need to start on the front foot, dictate the pace of the game, and get going. So hopefully that's what they do today. But I'm happy with that. Happy with that.
All good. Okay, perfect, perfect. We have 14 likes already. So we still have 23 people watching on all platforms. Everyone who is with us, continue to hit that like button. Continue to hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, make sure to head over to YouTube and hit the like button for us, youtube.com/all for United. 14 likes, people, 22 people watching. All we need is six more. Six more likes. In 3 minutes, we have Alan, another United fan who's going to be joining us. Mark's been with me for 20 minutes, been a champ. Always love doing work with Mark. Very, very well educated Manchester United fan. So you love to see it. You love to see it.
You're too kind, you are. I tell you, thank you, mate.
But no, I appreciate it, bro. I'm interested. I'm interested. I like this Cavani and Greenwood partnership up top. I really do. I think Greenwood needs to be playing with someone with that type of experience. It gives him the opportunity to make runs off of Cavani because he can hold the ball up and then make runs
Yeah,
off of that. When
yeah.
Greenwood and Rashford play together, as we've seen a couple times this year, just because both of them
I,
can't hold the
I
ball
was
up,
going to
it
say
gives us
exactly that. I
problems.
think I think they're very, very similar players, and I think you're absolutely right. A bit like Martial and Rashford, Martial and Greenwood, Cavani and
Uh-huh.
Greenwood. They will complement each other a little bit better. I think Greenwood and Rashford are a bit too similar, so I'm very happy with that as well. I think Cavani we've seen before he sort of had a knock that he was in very good form. I think that this would be something he might look forward to as well, and obviously come back and continue that. And I think you're absolutely right. Greenwood would learn from nobody better than Cavani.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. 100% agree. And then Brown Knight, apart from the right back, a very strong lineup. Why are you hating on Tuanzebe? I mean, hey, I don't mind it. I mean, I don't see him as any different than Brandon Williams getting a game. I view it as very similar. Tuanzebe's stronger. I think he's thinking, Everton's a strong, pretty physically strong team. You don't want to get bullied off the ball. And their wingers aren't blessed with immense amounts of pace, but they're definitely physical. Both of them, Richarlison and will be very physical wingers. Um, Calvert-Lewin, physical, very physical center forward. So I'm interested to see. I have less than a minute with Mark. So real quick, Mark, score predictions for this game.
I think I said the other day 2-1. I think it's going to be a bit cagey. It looks like both teams want to go on and win. So I feel that it's going to be close. Hopefully we
Hmm.
can edge that. And yeah, 2-1 for me. And I said the other day as well, Greenwood. So I'm pleased he's starting. So he'll be my first goal scorer.
Okay. First goal scorer. We love to see it. Mark, I appreciate you so much, bro. Appreciate your time. 20 minutes with me was a champ. Before the lineups even came out, you were here, man. So hey, we appreciate you, bro.
You're more than
Appreciate you.
welcome. Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
very much.
Take it very easy. Take it very easy. And in the 5 seconds here, I'm gonna add Alan to this stream. I'm gonna get his thoughts on the lineup. Everyone, before I add Alan, we have 36 people watching. Make sure to hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. How many likes do we have right now? 35 people watching. If we get at least 6 more, to my knowledge, we're gonna be at 20. So almost 40 people watching now. I'm gonna add Alan with me. Alan, how you doing, bro? How you doing, bro?
Doing really good, Temi. How are you doing? How's
I'm
the day?
doing good. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. Hey, let me know what you think about this lineup real quick.
Made the lineup looks pretty strong to me, and it's interesting. We're seeing Van de Beek, Pogba, as well as Fernandes playing together, and at the same time Matic coming in defensive midfield, going with the diamond, and it'll be interesting to see Tuanzebe playing in the right back position as well because he's played in that position in the academy too. So it'll be interesting to see how it'll work defensively. With Everton, we are going to see a lot of good services into the box as well. So that services, in order to counter those services, I guess Tuanzebe will really help on the right hand side, especially with Van Bissaka. We were seeing a lot of insecurities, frailties when coming from the far post or towards the near post when he takes a lot of space in and he's not able to cover the width. So I guess that'll be something to look out for as well.
No, yeah, I agree with you. I think that this is a different kind of game. I think it's going to be a very, very physical game. Leeds, they're kind of softies, you know what I'm saying? They weren't about that fight. So, when you have Fred and McTominay in there, you're going to win that battle. But it was interesting to see, him picking, essentially three center backs. I mean, Twanzebe's a center back. He's not really a fullback, but that being said, he can play that position. And fill a void. Of course, Mark right here. Thanks, Brian. Now, one of our most slow watchers. Appreciate your comments here. We appreciate you, Mark. We appreciate you, Mark. Um, how many likes? I think I saw 9 watching, 15 likes. Everyone, we have
Oh, that's great.
five
Yeah.
more people, 5 more people to get to 20. That's the goal right now. 5 more people to get to 20. So make sure to hit the like button if you are watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Twitter, Periscope, wherever. Make sure to go to youtube.com right now /all for United and go from there. So, Alan, I'm very interested to are you worried about that Everton lineup? Who on that? I don't know if you've seen their lineup yet, but what worries you? What do you think we should be looking out for?
I think the front three itself is a big worry for us. And going with this particular lineup with Bai, Maguire, Tuanzebe, and Telles, I think we have not played this set of defenders on a consistent basis. We are rotating heavily, right? So we'll have to see how it will work out against Everton. And the front three itself is dangerous. Iwobi in the previous game against Arsenal as well, he had given some good services into the box. And I guess Calvert-Lewin will be waiting for those kind of good services. And he's also good at cutting inside into the box as well. So, and in the previous game where we played versus Everton in the Premier League, we saw that Richarlison was suspended, and this game he's starting on the left wing. So it'll be pretty scary to see what he's gonna come up with. So this is the focal point of Everton that we have to look at moving forward into this game.
No, I agree. I completely agree with you. My biggest worry in that lineup, I'm not gonna lie, is Eric Bailly. That is my biggest worry right now. I like the lineup, but the more I'm thinking about it, the more I think he might have rotated one too many. We need to win this game, in my opinion. I think we need a trophy desperately bad. I think it's paramount, in my opinion, that we get a trophy. Very, very paramount. And I don't know if bringing Eric Bailly in for this game is just the right decision. I don't know if you think I'm being reactionary, but I do think that maybe Lindelof would have been a better shout here. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I think we have to focus the games that are coming after this as well, right? So that's a big question. And since we are third in the table with the game in hand, we are going against Leicester, and if we win that game, we're going to go second as well. So it's interesting what's going to happen next. But when we go game by game, I think the issue I'm feeling with today's lineup is that we have made 9 changes, I guess. So making those changes, that really worries me on an overall basis, this rotation. But it's necessary too, because fitness is a big concern in this festive period, with a lot of with a tight schedule in front of us. So that's the major concern for me. Eric Bailly has been a concern, but I guess we if we expect a lot from him, we might end up seeing some howlers. But I'm not expecting a lot from Eric Bailly today. So with the least expectation from his side, I guess he'll put in a good game. Let's see how it works. And with Twanzebe on right back, I guess he'll get that defense. Defensively, I guess we'll be sound there as well.
Okay. Does Henderson worry you at all? Obviously, against the Sheffield game, in the Sheffield game, he made a very, very big mistake in only a second start in the Premier League. Do you worry that, you know, his confidence may be a little shaky in a game like this? Especially, it's a big game. I know people don't think the Carabao Cup is important, but all is to win a trophy desperately bad. And if you get your hands on the most easily attainable, in my opinion, why not go for it? But does Henderson worry you?
Yes, definitely. Like in the previous discussion with Mark as well, we discussed how important this trophy is for us, because in from Ollie's presser as well, we heard that he was saying when Nemanja Vidic as well as Patrice Evra got their first trophy. I think the EFL Cup was their first ever trophy at United. This really helped them validate their performance, showing that they are something at this club. They can, if they give a certain percentage to the club, they contribute a large amount to the results that you get in this league or in this particular trophy. I think that confidence element really plays into our hands if we go for this particular trophy. And if we get our hands, it's gonna be a big boost to the whole team. And regarding Henderson, I guess it was a mistake against Sheffield United, but I think when you make those mistakes, character is shown when you learn from it and try not repeating it. I think Henderson, being a Manchester boy, he really knows how much it is to play for the club, and he knows that he shouldn't make that mistake. And this competition with David De Gea for his spot and to play on a consistent basis for the team, that really sticks onto his mind. I think he'll be careful this time, but it's not a big concern for me, because whenever I see Henderson play, he's played with a good amount of confidence. And even after coming 1-0 down versus Sheffield United, we saw a good string of saves from near post as well.
No, very good point. I'm the more we're leading up to this game, the more I'm getting nervous. We're getting Neil Burton on in 2 minutes. We are very, very close to our goal. 20 people watching. I don't know how many likes we're on right now. Brian and I, keep me posted. I'm gonna bring this comment back up. Who's disliking videos, man? Come on, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. All we do is show love here. You know what I'm saying? So if you're an Everton fan watching, come over here. We show you love. I'll answer your questions. I'll answer any questions you have, but don't be a hater, man. Hit the like button. We're trying to get to 22, by the way. So 20 likes, people. I don't know how far away we are. I think we're 4 away from 20 likes. Alan, real quick before you go, what is your score prediction for the game?
I think I'll go with 2-1 Manchester United winning it, and hopefully we'll see a Bruno Fernandes penalty today.
Okay, I like the sound of that. I appreciate your time. And make sure to follow Alan on Twitter, Alan_Vince. You can see it right there. And his drop name. Alan, appreciate your time, bro.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks. Take it easy. All right, everyone. 4 people watching on YouTube. We need to get more people on. So I see 16 people watching on all different platforms. Make sure to head over to YouTube and support us over there. So we need 4 more likes. 4 more likes to get to 20. I'm going to bring Neil Burton on in about less than a minute. But everyone, real quick, everyone, drop in your score predictions for those who are watching, wherever you are watching from. Hit the score predictions real quick. Hit the score predictions real quick. And I will shout you out. I will shout you out. I will shout you out. Okay, people. Okay, people. Yes, anyone from other platforms, head to YouTube. Head to YouTube real quick. YouTube.com/AllForUnited. YouTube.com/AllForUnited. I am going to bring on the one and only Neil Burton real quick. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Neil, how are you doing?
I'm all right. Not too bad. I'm
Yeah.
on my third glass of wine, so this could be an interesting 10 minutes, but there you go. I'll try not
And
to-
that's why I brought you. That's why I brought you on. That's
Well,
why
I could have got bombed earlier and could have made it really interesting, but there you go. I've got
Fair
an
enough.
important thing to do afterwards.
No. Fair enough. Fair enough. Real quick, Neil, how do you feel about the lineup that you saw?
Well, I'm mildly surprised. To be honest, I was, this is going to sound a bit weird, but I was in the shower with the dog earlier because once a month I give the dog a shower. And it's quite dangerous because she's got claws and stuff and you have to be very careful.
Okay.
And I was thinking, I was reverting back to a conversation I had with our leader, Ben, the great Ben, and about the, what is it called? The Europa Cup now. And I said we should boo that off and get a great head start into the season. And I was looking at the Carabao Cup today thinking, maybe we should do the same. But I've changed my mind completely, which I'm allowed to do because I'm not German. And what I've thought is that we should go for this because as I've just listened to yourself and Alan talking, Mourinho's first trophy in the country was the, whatever the Carabao Cup was called then, it was the League Cup when he was at Chelsea. So it is decent for us to get it. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. I've only got 10 minutes. I've not got enough time to. She's the most gorgeous dog in the world. I know it's too much information, but I love this dog more than I probably love many things. So anyway, at least I'm getting responses. So I thought he should go for it. Needs to tweak the side about it. I'm not disappointed about Bailly. I'm a huge fan of Bailly because if you can keep him fit, then I think he's a legitimate option for the first team. But he just seems to be, he can be a bit rash. Lindelof clearly needs a rest because I think he was quoted as saying the other day he's been playing through pain. So he needs a rest. I was quite surprised he started Van der Beek, Pogba and Hernandez because if any player needs a rest, I would think it would be Hernandez.
Yeah.
But he's obviously looking to win the tie outright and just go for it. And we're not looking at any extra time or penalties if those are options. He's looking to win this because this might sound really cocky. I think we're the favourites to win this cup because I think we're the form team coming into this week's of games. We're the form team, and I think we're the favourites. So we need to act like the favourites and go for it. And I applaud Ollie, and I'm the first one to be negative towards the team. And after Sunday's result, because you know my opinion on Leeds, and I think if you're not aware, I fucking hate Leeds. But anyway, there we go, right on cue. And that was one of the great days of my life. Birth of my daughter, 6-2 at Leeds, meeting my present girlfriend. There you go. It's all in there. So I think we should go for this. I mean, it's obviously City will draw Brentford and we'll get Spurs because I'm confident we'll beat Everton. And I applaud Ollie for picking the team he's picked.
I completely agree with you. I think this was a very, very bold lineup. I think it's a well-rotated lineup, but it's still strong. And this shows you how deep our squad is, in my opinion. I know a lot of people were saying earlier in the season we didn't have the players. I think that's nonsense. We have a ton of good players, And this
Absolutely.
rotation is showing it. This rotation is showing it.
What we didn't have last season was a squad. We didn't even have a 15 last year. Now we've got a squad. I know Barry will be chuffed that Lingard's on the bench, so that means he might get 10 minutes. And I can imagine Barry is over the moon about Lingard being even named in the squad. But I'm quietly confident now. I wasn't too sure what was going to happen. But we've got a good record against Everton, home and away, and we're going to be obviously massively creative. I'm not worried about. I know people have made comments about Richarlison. I'm not worried about him. He's a bit of a, he should be better than what he is. I think Richarlison. I think he should be a world beater with the talent he's got. But he just never really seemed to have shown it. So I'm not worried about him. It's the only class player they've got is James. And I've not bothered seeing their lineup because I don't give a shit about Everton, to be honest. I'm only worried about the team we put out. I'm not worried about the opposition. I've never worried about the opposition. I worry about what we've put out, and we've put a team out that's got a point to prove to Ollie, and they want to get in the first team squad for the Leicester game.
This is fascinating.
Do you want to take a breath? Because
I know. No. This is. I agree with I mean, it's hard to disagree with anything you're saying. It's hard to disagree with anything you're saying. I don't know how many likes we have, people. Before I continue with Neil, I think we are on two more likes away from 20. So everyone, make sure to hit that like button for me real quick. 15 people watching still on actually 20 people watching on all platforms right now. Make sure to hit the like button, everybody. We're almost there to that goal.
I sent out that plea for more followers on Twitter on Sunday with the lead.
How'd it work?
And it was like 999,000, 99,000 and 300 shit. I've had 2 extra followers since Sunday, so obviously I'm not as popular as I thought I was.
Yeah,
but there you go.
You got to tweet more. You got to tweet more. That's what it is.
My tweets are ridiculous. I go after everybody. My lead
first time watching you guys. Excellent. So Ibrahim Lima 86 says first time watching you guys. Excellent analysis from Neil.
Follow me.
Make sure to follow Neil. Neil, you got to start putting your Twitter handle in the show in your name. Yeah, do that.
I know that, but I don't do that because I'm too old and I forget how to do stuff. Forget to go to the toilet.
It'll take you to the next level. It'll take you to the next level. I'm telling you. No, let me stop.
No, I've got big hopes for tonight. I've got big hopes. It's a game that I'm quite interested in how we perform. Again, if this team gels, they could win 3-4-0. We'll clearly concede a goal because that seems to be our move, and that was weirdly the thing that annoyed me on Sunday. But we'll concede a goal, but I can see us winning 3-1 quite comfortably. Yeah, no, that's correct.
I think we will concede what you said.
Temi,
yes, Karthik, my guy Karthik appreciates you.
Yeah, the checks in the post, Karthik.
Yes, everyone who is watching on Periscope, make sure to join on YouTube. Make sure to join on YouTube. If you are watching it, yes, and then follow Neil Burton. Neil, give them your handle. You keep on telling people to follow you. No one knows who you are on Twitter.
I am nburton10 at nburton10.
Good question for Neil. What wine are you drinking now?
I'm drinking a Spanish wine, a Spanish red, a Rioja at the moment. And once that's gone, I'll be drinking another one.
I might do some brews. I think that's what's the mood for the day.
I can't drink beer for the day. It's a long story, but I'm not allowed to drink beer, but I can drink wine.
For watching, 18 likes, 2 more likes, people. Two more likes before we get to 20. We're not far away. Before we end this stream, I need to make sure that we get to 20 likes. I'm not going to leave the stream until we get to 20 likes. Keep me posted, Brown Knight. Neil, what is your prediction? You said 3-1. You're going 3-1?
3-1 or 4-1.
3-1 or 4-1. I think it's important that we get a clean sheet.
I'll go with 4 because
we'll go 4-1. Okay.
This could be the battle of England. This could be the battle of England's number 1 keeper today. Henderson against Pickford, and Pickford's been having a shocker. And Henderson, he's made a mistake, but I still think he's the best keeper at United.
No.
That's my opinion.
That's a hot take. That's a very hot take. One more like, people. One more like. 19 people watching on our platforms. We just need one person to hit the like button. Just one.
If I knew how to do that, I'd do it myself.
Oh my goodness. So I think I'm gonna show Neil how to hit the like button on YouTube.
Yeah,
we'll get to 20 eventually. I will send you a link and make sure.
I am quite literally. What you got to remember, Temi, I am as dumb as I look. And that's difficult. I am literally as dumb as I look sometimes.
Oh yeah, Pickford is not starting today. It's their backup who's starting, who apparently Carlo Ancelotti likes a lot. So hey, he might be the starter.
I'd like the backup. I'd like their backup if I was an Everton fan because Pickford's muck. He couldn't catch a cold.
Oh boy! Somebody says, "Okay, let's not underestimate Everton now."
No,
Cartier_Cartier. Hey, hop on YouTube for me real quick and hit the like button. So,
can I ask
YouTube.com/all4united. Yes.
Can I ask Cartier a question? What brand of watch is he wearing?
Oh,
because that's bright. No, I'm overestimating. I'm not worried about Everton. It's about us. There you go, 20 times. It's about us. It's not about the opposition. We've got more talent. Our squad is deep and it's talented, and it's about us. Don't worry about the opposition. Play our game. I'm fed up of us trying to match up tactically with the opposition. Just play our game.
I agree. Completely agree with that. We're 30 minutes away from the game starting here. I'm gonna round up soon, but I'm not leaving until we get that last like. I am not leaving. 21 people watching on all platforms. Let's get that like. Me and Neil are gonna stay here till we get that like. Neil's gonna hate me for this, but hey, it's gonna be all good. We're gonna get that like. Let's see. Comment right here. The performance versus League was the best they played for Young's. Tough to get that to that level again. I agree. That was one of our best performances under Ollie for sure. I can't think of a better one, honestly. One of the best we've ever played. But yeah, I think. My prediction for this game, I'm going for, you know what? I'm going to go for a 3-1. I really am. I don't want us to give up a clean sheet. I do want us to get a clean sheet, but I don't think it's going to happen, honestly. I don't think it's going to happen, especially with this new back line that we're trotting out there. Never played this back line before. So this is going to be even more interesting. 27 people watching with us still. Yes. Hit the like button or Neil's coming around your house. Yeah,
there's no point looking like this if I haven't got a reputation.
Okay. No, see, this interesting comment here. I think it's important to be prepared. We're not Bruno and Inshallah. I completely agree with that. I think we have to become, and I think Ollie's been doing a good job of that recently, of setting out his team to be disciplined, to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's going to be an interesting balance because that's three very attacking midfielders. Bruno, Van de Beek, and Pogba all like to get forward.
Nice.
And we hit the 20 likes. People.
I can go and call another one there.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna do that myself as well. But I like to predict it 3-1 for United today. I think we're gonna keep the run going. Everyone who has 25 people still watching with us, everyone make sure to jump on after the game for our live reaction. We have a few United fans that are going to be on with us. It's going to be a great time. You hear me? Very knowledgeable United fans. I wish Neil was with me, but he let me know he has some things to take care of. Neil, I appreciate you as always showing some love.
I love you, Temi.
Yes, sir.
Love working with you, mate. You're
always,
genius.
bro. Appreciate it.
Speak to you soon.
Yes. Talk to you real soon, Neil. Talk to you real soon. Everyone, we're almost done. Make sure to follow us and subscribe to us at All For United on YouTube. So youtube.com/All4United. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure to subscribe to us there. youtube.com/All4United. Who is the most successful team in England? You already know the answer to that question. 'Tis the Red One. It is Manchester United Football Club. The one, the only. Guinness in the fridge, bring this game on. Semis, here we come, of course. Number 21 incoming. Yes. Will Ollie last long to see through his plans? Hopefully. I always want the best for the club, and the best for the club is Ollie doing well. If Ollie does well, he gets to stay. So, and then we'll go from there. But yes, guys, make sure to subscribe to us, hit the like button as much as possible. Make sure to join us after the game. I will be hosting again, post-match reactions. I will talk to you guys very, very, very soon. Very, very soon. Take it easy, y'all.